found this letter that C.S. Lewis wrote to a young girl after having been asked about writing advice, and I thought it was really interesting. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. He's saying that it's really hard to give general advice about writing, which I agree with, because any writing advice is not prescriptive, right? You take what works and you leave what doesn't. But here are his tips. Turn off the radio, which, if you're going to put this in 2025 terms and not 1959 terms, put down the phone. Read all the good books you can and avoid nearly all magazines, which, what the fuck? I don't know. I'm prescribe under the idea that like any consumption of word is good. And I think that includes like movies, that includes graphic novels, that includes everything. So I don't agree with that. 3, always write and read with the ear, not the eye. And I agree with this 100%. You should hear every sentence you write as if it's being read aloud or spoken. If it doesn't sound nice, try again. And I do this religiously. I'll type something out. I will say it again and again and again. For me, grammar is only there to suss out the rhythm of the sentence. Number 4, write about what really interests you, whether it is real things or imaginary things, and nothing else. Duh. I mean, everybody tells you that write what you love, because when you're rejected a bajillion times, because that's what's going to happen, you will still continue to write because you love it. 5, take great pains to be clear. Remember that though you start by knowing what you mean, the reader doesn't, and a single ill-chosen word may lead him to a total misunderstanding. In a story, it is terribly easy just to forget that you have not told the reader something that he wants to know. The whole picture is so clear in our mind that you forget it isn't the same in his. And this always, if there are tenements, the very top of that is concision. Be clear and concise, and that will take you so far. 6, when you've given up a bit of work, don't, unless it is hopelessly bad, throw it away. Put it in a drawer. It may come in useful later. And my spouse is a composer. They say the same thing. They have kept things from years and years and years ago and have taken it out and wrote a completely new piece with that, same idea. So that is also great advice. Number 7 says, don't use a typewriter. It will destroy your sense of rhythm, which I want to get into more like handwriting my work. So I'll see how that goes. But this seems like a 1959 take. And 8, be sure you know the meanings of every word you use. And I agree 100%. That's why we have dictionaries. That's why we have thesauruses. And that's why we have usage manuals.